Winter is coming faster than you think, and if you're over 60, preparing your home properly isn't just about comfort. It's about safety and saving money on those heating bills that can really add up. Before we dive in, I need a quick favor from you. Take a moment to comment below with your city and state, and tell us your age bracket, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. This really helps us understand our community better and tailor our advice for where you live, because winter preparations in Minnesota are quite different from those in Georgia. Today, we're covering 8 essential home modifications that can make all the difference this winter season. These aren't complicated renovations that require contractors. These are practical, doable upgrades that you can tackle yourself or with minimal help. If you find this video helpful as we go along, please hit that like button. It really helps more seniors discover these important tips before the cold weather hits. And don't forget to share this with a friend, neighbor, or family member who might need to prepare their home too. Each upgrade we'll discuss today addresses a specific challenge that seniors face during winter. Staying warm without breaking the bank, preventing falls in darker conditions, avoiding frozen pipes, and being prepared for power outages or emergencies. The best part? Most of these modifications cost under $50 each and can be completed in less than an hour. Some will start saving you money immediately, while others could literally prevent dangerous situations. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear action plan to get your home winter ready, and you'll feel confident and prepared for whatever weather comes your way. Let's start with the single most effective upgrade you can make today. The number one thing you can do right now to prepare for winter is to seal air leaks around your doors and windows. This simple upgrade can reduce your heating costs by up to 15% and make your home much more comfortable. Here's how to check for leaks. On a windy day, hold a tissue or the back of your hand near the edges of doors and windows. If you feel air moving, you've found a leak that needs sealing. For doors, you'll need weather stripping foam tape or rubber strips and a door sweep. The foam tape goes along the door frame where the door closes against it. The door sweep attaches to the bottom of the door to seal the gap underneath. For windows, rope caulk is perfect for sealing small gaps, and it's removable in spring. For larger gaps, use foam weather stripping tape. If you've already tackled weather stripping this season, type "done" in the comments. It encourages others to take action too. The whole process takes about 15 to 30 minutes per door or window, and the materials cost under $20 for most homes. You don't need any special tools, just scissors and clean hands. Safety tip: if you need to reach high windows, use a sturdy step stool and have someone nearby. Never stretch or lean dangerously. This upgrade pays for itself quickly through lower heating bills, but more importantly, it eliminates those cold drafts that can make you shiver and potentially lose your balance. The difference in comfort is immediate. Your rooms will feel warmer, and your heating system won't have to work as hard. Your attic is where most of your expensive heated air escapes, so improving insulation up there is like putting a warm hat on your house. You don't need to crawl around in your attic to make improvements. Start with the attic access door or pull-down stairs. These are often completely uninsulated and act like a big hole in your ceiling. You can buy an attic door insulation kit for about $25 to $40. It's basically an insulated cover that attaches to the back of your attic access. Installation takes about 30 minutes and requires just a utility knife and some screws. If you can safely peek into your attic with a flashlight, look at your insulation level. In most of the US, You should have at least 10 to 14 inches of insulation. If you can see the floor joists, you probably need more. Quick question for our viewers. What region of the country are you in? Comment Northeast, South, Midwest, or West so we can share region-specific insulation tips. For adding insulation, this is often a job for professionals, especially if you have mobility concerns. Many utility companies offer rebates or discounts for insulation improvements, and some have special programs for seniors. However, you can improve things yourself by sealing air leaks around light fixtures, exhaust fans, and any pipes or wires that go through the attic floor. Use expanding foam or caulk for small gaps. Remember, never step between floor joists in an attic. You could fall through the ceiling. Always step only on the wooden joists themselves, or use boards to distribute your weight. This upgrade can reduce heating costs by 10 to 30% depending on your current insulation level. Your heating system is going to work harder in the coming months, so let's make sure it's ready and safe. First, schedule a professional heating system inspection if you haven't had one in the past 2 years. This typically costs $100 to $200, but can prevent expensive breakdowns and dangerous situations. You can do several important checks yourself. Start with your air filter. It should be changed every 1 to 3 months during heating season. A dirty filter makes your system work harder and costs you money. Check your thermostat by testing both heating and cooling modes. If you have a programmable thermostat, now's the time to set your winter schedule. A good rule of thumb: 68 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit when you're home and awake, and 62 to 66 degrees Fahrenheit when sleeping or away for more than 4 hours. Here's where your location really matters. Drop a comment with your state and typical winter low temperature. We'll reply with suggested thermostat settings for your area. Look at your heating vents and make sure they're not blocked by furniture or rugs. Clean dust off vent covers and consider having your ducts cleaned if it's been more than 5 years. For safety, test your carbon monoxide detectors. If your heating system burns gas, oil, or wood, you need working CO detectors on every level of your home and near sleeping areas. Warning signs to watch for: unusual smells when the heat first comes on, frequent cycling on and off, uneven heating between rooms, or higher than normal energy bills. If you notice any of these issues, don't wait. Call a professional. Heating problems always get worse and more expensive when ignored. Winter is when most house fires and carbon monoxide incidents occur, making working smoke and CO alarms absolutely critical. Here's your action plan. Test every smoke alarm and carbon monoxide detector in your home right now. If any don't work, replace the batteries immediately. If changing batteries doesn't fix it, replace the entire unit. The rule of thumb is to change batteries when you change your clocks for daylight saving time. Since we fall back in November, that's your reminder to put fresh batteries in all your alarms. You need smoke alarms in every bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of your home including the basement. Carbon monoxide detectors should be on every level and near sleeping areas, but not in the garage, kitchen, or next to fuel-burning appliances. If home safety is important to you, show your support by hitting the like button. It helps this reach more seniors who need these reminders. For seniors, I especially recommend alarms with both beeping and flashing lights, since hearing can diminish with age. Some also have voice alerts that clearly announce fire or carbon monoxide. Replace smoke alarms every 10 years and county detectors every 5 to 7 years. Write the replacement date on the alarm with a permanent marker. Keep a flashlight and spare batteries in an easy-to-find location. During power outages, you'll need that flashlight to check and change alarm batteries if needed. Carbon monoxide is odorless and deadly. Symptoms include headaches, dizziness, nausea, and confusion. If your CO alarm sounds, get outside immediately and call 911. Don't try to find the source yourself. This is one upgrade where there's no compromise. Working alarms save lives. Winter means longer nights and shorter days, significantly increasing fall risks for seniors. Good lighting is your best defense. Start with motion sensor night lights in hallways, bathrooms, and bedrooms. These automatically light your path without fumbling for switches. LED versions are bright, use little electricity, and last for years. Install or check handrails on all stairs, inside and outside. Make sure they're securely mounted and extend beyond the top and bottom steps. If you only have a rail on one side, consider adding one to the other side too. In bathrooms, grab bars aren't just for showers. Install one near the toilet and another by the entrance if space allows. Modern grab bars come in attractive finishes that don't look medical. Quick engagement check. If fall prevention tips are helpful to you, please share this video with someone who might benefit. Every share helps us reach more people who need this information. Check all your light bulbs and replace any that are dim or burnt out. Use the brightest bulbs appropriate for each fixture. Good lighting reduces shadows where you might trip. Add non-slip strips to the edges of steps, especially if you have hardwood or tile stairs. Clear tape with grit works well and is nearly invisible. Secure all area rugs with non-slip pads underneath. Better yet, remove rugs entirely from high-traffic areas during winter when you might be wearing different shoes or moving more carefully. Keep a flashlight by your bed, and consider a battery-powered lantern for power outages. Test these monthly and keep spare batteries nearby. Outside, ensure your entry path is well lit and consider solar lights for walkways. They charge during the day and provide light automatically at night. Frozen pipes can cause thousands of dollars in damage and leave you without water during cold weather. Prevention is much easier than dealing with burst pipes. Start by locating your main water shutoff valve and make sure you can operate it. If pipes do freeze or burst, turning off the main water supply quickly can prevent flooding. Insulate exposed pipes in unheated areas like basements, crawl spaces, garages, and attics. Foam pipe insulation costs about $1 per foot and can prevent expensive damage. For outdoor faucets, install faucet covers. They're inexpensive and prevent the outdoor spigot from freezing. More importantly, disconnect and drain all garden hoses before the first freeze. During extremely cold weather, below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, let faucets drip slightly overnight. Moving water is much less likely to freeze than still water. Open cabinet doors under sinks to let warm air circulate around pipes. We'd love to know, what's the coldest temperature you typically see in your area? Comment your state and average winter low. We'll share specific pipe protection tips for your climate zone. Know the warning signs of frozen pipes. No water from faucets, strange smells from drains, or visible frost on exposed pipes. If you suspect frozen pipes, never use an open flame to thaw them. Use a hair dryer, heat lamp, or call a plumber. Keep your home temperature at least 55 degrees Fahrenheit even when you're away. The money you save on heating won't cover the cost of burst pipes. Consider having a plumber install a shut-off valve for outdoor water lines if your home doesn't have one. This allows you to turn off water to outdoor faucets while keeping indoor water flowing. Winter storms can cause power outages lasting days, so every senior should have emergency supplies ready before the weather gets bad. Your basic kit should sustain you for at least 72 hours. Start with water, 1 gallon per person per day. Store it in clean containers away from toxic materials, and replace it every 6 months. For food, focus on non-perishable items that don't require cooking. Canned goods, crackers, peanut butter, dried fruit, and protein bars. Don't forget a manual can opener and disposable plates and utensils. Essential items include flashlights, battery-powered or crank radio, extra batteries, first aid kit, medications for at least a week, blankets, warm clothes, matches in waterproof container, and cash in small bills. For seniors specifically, add extra medications, backup glasses, hearing aid batteries, and any medical devices you depend on. Keep a list of emergency contacts, doctors, and medical information in a waterproof bag. Store everything in easy-to-carry containers in a location you can access even in the dark. Check your kit twice a year, replacing expired food, water, and medications. Consider a battery-powered or hand-crank cell phone charger to stay connected during outages. Some seniors find a landline phone helpful since these often work when cell towers are down. Don't forget your pets. They need food, water, medications, and comfort items too. The key is assembling your kit now before you need it. Waiting until a storm is forecast means competing with everyone else for supplies. All these improvements don't have to break your budget. Here are smart ways to prioritize and save money while winterizing your home. Start with the biggest impact items. Weather stripping and changing your furnace filter cost under $30 combined, but can save hundreds on heating bills. Many utility companies offer free or discounted energy audits for seniors. These identify your home's biggest energy losses, and often come with rebates for improvements. Check if your area has weatherization assistance programs for seniors or low-income households. These programs can provide free insulation, weather stripping, and sometimes heating system repairs. Money-saving tip. Share this video with a neighbor and tackle projects together. Buying materials in bulk and sharing tools can cut costs significantly. For supplies, shop end-of-season sales. Buy weather stripping, pipe insulation, and emergency supplies in late winter or early spring for next year. Dollar stores often carry decent weather stripping, batteries, flashlights, and emergency food items at much lower prices than hardware stores. Prioritize based on your home's biggest problems. If you feel drafts, start with weather stripping. If your heating bills are high, focus on insulation. If you've had pipes freeze before, concentrate on pipe protection. Consider DIY versions of professional services. Instead of duct cleaning, you can vacuum accessible vents and registers yourself. Instead of professional caulking, learn to use rope caulk for seasonal sealing. Many home improvement stores offer senior discounts. Ask about them even if they're not advertised. Some also have tool lending libraries where you can borrow tools instead of buying them. Remember, the money you spend on prevention is much less than what you'll pay for emergency repairs or high heating bills. Here's your quick reference checklist for winter prep tasks you can knock out in one weekend. Exterior, 30 minutes clean gutters or have them cleaned. Trim tree branches near the house. Store outdoor furniture. Check that outdoor lights work. Install faucet covers. Interior, 1-hour test all smoke and CO alarms, change furnace filter, check weather stripping, program thermostat for winter schedule, locate main water shutoff. Safety, 20 minutes update emergency kit, charge flashlights, test battery backup on medical devices, review emergency contact list. Comfort, 45 minutes reverse ceiling fans to clockwise, add extra blankets to beds, check that space heaters are clean and safe, install door sweeps. If you're checking off these items as we go, drop a in the comments. It's motivating for others to see people taking action. Schedule these annual tasks. Heating system inspection, chimney cleaning if you have a fireplace, weather seal replacement every 2 to 3 years, emergency kit updates every 6 months. Don't try to do everything at once. Spread tasks over several weekends, or tackle one room at a time. The important thing is starting now, before winter weather arrives. Keep receipts for energy efficiency improvements. Some qualify for tax credits or utility rebates you can claim later. Most importantly, don't hesitate to ask for help with tasks that seem unsafe or too difficult. Family, friends, or hired help is much cheaper than dealing with injuries or emergency repairs. Winter preparation is about being proactive, not perfect. You now have 8 essential upgrades that will keep you safer, warmer, and more comfortable this winter, while potentially saving hundreds of dollars on heating and emergency repairs. Let's recap the biggest impact items. Weather stripping your doors and windows, checking your heating system, ensuring your alarms work, improving lighting for fall prevention, protecting your pipes, and having emergency supplies ready. The key is starting now in early fall, before the weather turns cold. Don't wait for the first freeze warning or power outage. Prepare while you have time to do things safely and thoroughly. Here's what I need from you right now. Tell us in the comments which upgrade you're going to tackle first this week. Also, remind us where you're watching from, your city and state, and your age bracket. Are you in your 60s, 70s, or 80s? This helps us understand our community better and create more targeted content for you. If this video helped you feel more prepared and confident about winter, please hit that like button. It really helps us reach more seniors who need this information. And here's the big ask. Share this video with at least one friend, neighbor, or family member who needs to see it. Don't wait. Do it right now while you're thinking about it. Remember, these aren't just suggestions. They're necessities for safe, comfortable winter living. Your future self will thank you for taking action today instead of waiting until problems arise. Subscribe to our channel for more practical, senior-focused content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're here to help you age safely and confidently in your own home. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.